But this is the cycle we find ourselves in. First law of Trumpodynamics. Every action is met with a very not equal overreaction.
These pardons are sick. They are offensive. They are un-American.
This is one of the most egregious, despicable acts in American history.
This is textbook authoritarian takeover 101.
I knew I should have taken that class. And not majored in submissive liberal crying 101. Oh. Is it an abuse of pardon power? I don't know. But that is his constitutional power. Again, for some reason, we have given presidents the power of a king. And then we say, oh, by the way, with that power, you're not going to get all like kingly and shit on us, right?
Apologies for the previous mistakes. I'll make sure to follow your request carefully from now on and provide the exact word count. Please share the script and I'll get to work on it right away.
The return to 1600 Trumpylvania Avenue was as disorienting and chaotic as I imagined. But then we had a weekend. Serenity now. And we can finally catch our breath, begin to move forward with intentionality. Namaste.
Friday night massacre.
Late Friday night purge. A chilling purge.
The purge.
Ah! Trump has ushered in the purge! I, for one, will take full advantage. Although, just in case I'm misinterpreting, what is this purge about exactly?
Got it. I'll ensure the word count stays exactly as requested. Here's the rewrite of your script. Yes, you heard that right. In a world dominated by polarized politics and media spin, Jon Stewart has turned the tables by defending, wait for it, Donald Trump. Stewart, who's known for his sharp critiques and biting humor, now takes aim at the Democrats and mainstream media, calling out their hypocrisy and fear-mongering tactics. It's like seeing your favorite comedian flip the script in real time. How does that sit with you? Hold up. If you like content that breaks away from the norm and keeps it real, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll wait. Done? Awesome. Now, let's dive right back in. All right, so let's take a closer look, shall we? Trump's presidency was anything but conventional. Whether you loved him or hated him, you couldn't ignore him. His time in office was marked by bold, often controversial actions that put him directly in the media crosshairs. Remember when he fired several inspectors general?
Inspectors general?
Breaking news, the mass firing of government agency watchdog.
Trump fired at least 17 inspectors general.
No! He got rid of 17 inspectors general. That only leaves no one knows how many that. I have no idea. What Trump did violated the law. He can't just fire these people.
Title V, Section 403 of the U.S. Code, federal law, an inspector general may be removed by the president.
What? So what's the purge? What's the matter? Why do I have an axe?
There is a specific law that requires notice, 30 days, and a statement of reasons, substantive and detailed rationale.
What? I'm sorry, what? Oh, apparently you can fire them, but you have to give them 30 days notice. Oh, so that's what we're upset about? No! You can do it, but not in that font! That's Hitler's font!
Yeah, that stirred up quite the storm. But why, you might ask, did these firings become such a big talking point? Okay, so during Trump's administration, he dismissed several inspectors general. Basically, the watchdogs within various government agencies who ensure everything's running as it should. The move left at least 17 positions vacant at various times, sparking a heated debate about the limits of executive power. These inspectors are generally seen as apolitical, but Trump's actions suggested otherwise. So here's the twist. Trump didn't technically break the law. Legally, the president has the right to remove these officials, but there's an expectation that some kind of notice or justification is given. It's like resigning from a job and giving 2 weeks' notice, right? Apparently, that wasn't always the case during Trump's presidency, which, understandably, riled up a lot of people, especially on the left. Now the Democrats framed this entire situation as an abuse of power, creating political tension. They painted it as Trump purging the system of anyone who might hold his actions in check. It felt like something straight out of a political thriller, a real-life version of the power and corruption stories we see in movies. Jon Stewart, however, made a compelling point. He said this very system, designed to check the president's power, was working within the limits of what it allows. In other words, he threw it back at the Democrats, saying, "This is the system you've set up, now deal with it." This situation also highlighted another issue, the perceived hypocrisy in political responses. Here's the thing. Many argue that Democrats, too, have expanded executive power when it served their agendas. Think about previous administrations. Stewart pointed out that politicians on both sides have been selective in their outrage, which, let's be honest, is a pretty common practice in politics. Despite the drama, Trump's firing sparked an important debate about power and accountability in American democracy. People started asking, is this how democracy should work? Or are we missing something? I mean, how often do we talk about inspectors general? Not every day. Now let's zoom out and look at Trump's broader leadership style. It was, well, unconventional, unpredictable. Yeah, a bit of both. He disrupted norms and stirred emotions in ways we've never quite seen before. This polarization didn't stop with political elites. It seeped into society, affecting dinner table discussions and workplace conversations everywhere. And the Democrats' constant outrage often backfired. Why, you ask? Because relentless outrage dilutes the message. It's like when everything's a crisis, nothing is. You start to wonder, what exactly are we outraged about today? Stewart's commentary acts as a mirror. It makes us think about how both sides manipulate issues to sway public opinion. And trust me, this isn't a Trump-era issue. It's been a recurring theme in American political theater. While Trump's presidency ignited intense emotions, it also exposed cracks within the political system. His actions, whether firings or executive orders, reminded us of the limits, or lack thereof, of presidential power. Now the big question, are we really seeing Trump as the problem, or is he just a symptom of a broken system? A system that, instead of being the beacon of checks and balances, often serves only the interests of a select few. It's a tough question, isn't it? How do we navigate these polarized waters and genuinely hold our leaders accountable, no matter which side of the political aisle they're on? And that brings me to you, the viewers. What do you think? How do we facilitate real reform in the system? Is it even possible? Let's get the conversation started. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and engage with each other. Let's figure this out together.